Oh, what a morning. Come on, I'll tell you more about it in the car. Let's go. Alright, so we're finally hitting the road. It's now 1:30 in the afternoon. It's a bit later than what I was hoping for. But other than wanting to snowboard tomorrow, that's all that is in my repertoire and what I need to do. Got myself a 3.5 hour drive now, so I'm hoping to try and get to a thrift store before then, and the grocery store. I need to buy some pans and pots still, and just some cookware, and then that way I can cook up something for dinner tonight. So this morning I was just having a nice little time. I tried to get to the car at about 7 o'clock. I get there, I tried to start the beast. I'm still trying to figure out a name for it. Some options are Bruce, Benny. I like Benny. Benny's pretty cool. Benny the Bluebird. Benny the Blue Beast. Anyway, besides the point, I tried to get to Benny. I like Benny. I'm gonna stick with Benny, I think. I get to the beast. I try to start the beast, and it goes nay. So, not a great start. I'm trying to work it out. I have like dual battery system here, so it should charge. If the car one goes down, then the ones from the solar should just charge it up and it should be good. And then I had the realization that in my mechanical work, it was suggested that I get a new battery. It's a bit iffy, if you know what I'm saying. So I then had the brilliant idea, I'm gonna go get a battery. So I went to go get a battery. Roll the clips. Hey, so day one of the adventure, it's not gone well. We gotta fix that before we get started on the journey, but it's just a little hiccup, that's all. First off, pretty easy. I just searched online, like the car details, easy, no whackers. And then I'm on my way out. No, I didn't even make it on my way out. I was trying to buy it. Boom, card gets declined. I'm like, not good. Boom, second card declined. I'm like, not good. I tried to call up the bank, and that took about half an hour of me just wandering around Canadian Tire. Not too bad though, I got some inspiration from here. All way too expensive. Unless Canadian Tire, you want to sponsor me, whatever, you know, hit me up. I buy the battery after getting the card sorted. No whackers. I got nowhere to be, except for down in Washington State, but that's no biggie. I got car issues. I'm walking out with the battery. I get it all sorted. Oh my God. What a mission today has already been, and it's only 2 hours into the journey. What else can happen today? And then I look at the battery and I'm like, it's missing some things. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, I'll go back in just to make sure, because when I looked in here, it didn't look the same. And I was like, oh, strange, what is that? They were different. Luckily enough, I did buy the parts to fit it correctly. But I only bought myself a shifter spanner because I don't have any tools. So I just had to kind of backyard mechanic it. I get to getting all the terminals off, everything, all good. And then there's a little clip that's holding it on. I should have gotten a photo of it just so you could understand. I can't get the battery clamp off because it's in such an awkward position, and my shifter spanner that I've just bought doesn't fit. At this point, I'm in a bit of a world of pain right now. I'm not feeling great. I've hit my knuckles a few times. I'm just like, today is not the day. A fellow blokey that lived at the house, he walked on past with his dog, and I was like, g'day. What's the chances you have? Anyway, long story short, but not very short, because I just explained, over-explained, under-explained, all kinds of not explained the situation that I was just in this morning. But she's no whackers, we're all shackers. let's just continue this drive. You're getting put on time lapse. I'm gonna get to the border. I was due to meet a friend, but unfortunately the time is a bit too difficult at the moment, so on we shall go. We just managed to make it through the border, so we're in US, baby. Yeah, this way. Follow this guy. He knows what he's doing. They kind of push you out the door before you can do anything, eh? Let's go, USA, baby. So we've just had our last stop in Bellingham. We've still got quite a fair way until we get into Seattle, but I thought it was going to be too late by the time I got there to get into a thrift store or a Goodwill and try and find myself some good pots and pans. So I managed to score some. You might be able to see them on the ground behind me. I got some nice yellow and blue and a kettle. I got a kettle. Still got 2 hours to go on our road trip. I don't know if I'm going to get there tonight and get to the place that I did want to get to, or I might just have to park up in some car park in Seattle and then make the journey to the snow hill tomorrow morning. We'll find out. But right now this view is stunning. I'll put it back on time lapse and then you can come along with me. I've just made it to just outside of Seattle. Whereabouts am I? Issaquah? This is where I am. Issaquah. I managed to get here. I've still got like 40 minutes until we get to the place where I'm trying to get to. It's taking forever. But I thought I'd stop in at Subway because I was feeling a little lazy. And they surprised me with this long boy. It's a foot long. A foot long churro. Look at that. So I thought I'd give it a little cheeky food review. Oh, that's fantastic for $2. Oh, oh, I'm gonna make a mess. That's great. That is a mood, as people call it. Let me just get some more cinnamon up in that. Yes. Fantastic. It's just the cinnamon that makes it good. Like the dough itself, it's kind of soggy. Like I'd give it like a 64. Yeah, a 64. That cinnamon's really pulling like 40 points of that. Oh, that's kind of cold. Oh, yeah, okay. This top bit, disgusting. It's just like, it's like uncooked dough. Oh. Something was wrong with that. That's a 39. Luckily I have water here. It's going to be stunning to wake up next to the mountain, and that's all I'm thinking about right now. I just want to get there. Alright, 3, 2, 1, we're going to be there. There we have it, I guess. We made it to the summit at Snow Quabani. I think that's how you say it. I'm not really too sure. I'll ask one of the locals tomorrow how to say it. But we finally made it. That's great. I'm pretty excited. It's 8 o'clock. So I'm just going to wind down, organise the place, and then go to bed. But thanks again for watching. Come back tomorrow. We're gonna be snowboarding. It's gonna be awesome. Peace out, Girl Scouts.